We know that an IVF procedure is a very expensive process. The medications, the follow-ups, the doctor's appointments, the traveling, everything. So an IVF can be very financially daunting. Fortunately, in Mexico or at the Fertility Center, you can find the same treatment for way less of a cost. What we offer is an affordable IVF, and we can actually monetarily make your dreams come true. My name is Alonso. I am a journey coordinator at the Fertility Center. Us, along with Dr. Edna and the medical team at the Fertility Center, we coordinate patients for their IVF procedures, and we make sure that the indications provided by the medical team are followed as needed. And also, the patient's questions that arise through the coordination are also answered as needed. We know that a journey can be very stressful and very emotional. So we provide guides throughout the coordination to provide and receive information so that the procedure goes as smooth as possible. Us, along with Dr. Edna, Dr. Andrea, we will make sure that your procedure is well understood, make sure that you provide or perform the indications as needed, when needed, because any little mistake can be the difference between success and failure. So at the Fertility Center, we do have journey coordinators. You will be assigned a journey coordinator as soon as your procedure has been approved, and then we just begin your IVF procedure. There are preparations during, and also post-preparations or post-indications for an IVF procedure. We know that an IVF procedure is a very expensive process. The medications, the follow-ups, the doctor's appointments, the traveling, everything. So an IVF is actually very expensive. We've heard from other patients that it is unreachable. We've heard that it's too expensive. We've heard that they're going to be paying $20,000 to $40,000 for an IVF when they can get it here for a lot less. At the Fertility Center in Puerto Vallarta, we offer you an affordable IVF with the same or even better quality. So we know it's financially demanding. We know that this is a dedication that you have to apply to an IVF, which is time, money, and also emotions, because this is also emotionally daunting, emotionally frustrating, emotionally tiring. So we understand all these emotions. So that's why we, along with our guides and along with our medical staff, along with our journey coordinators, try to make this journey a lot less stressful and a lot more affordable. Since we know that an IVF procedure can be expensive, and sometimes you have to save money to pay for an IVF procedure, we've actually given a couple of options. Now, creating a payment plan can either be a payment plan here directly at the Fertility Center, which there is no interest, and your payments go directly to your balance. That's the smarter one because you don't have access to that money. That's a smarter one because you can't really pick at the funds because you need it for something else. It's already set for your IVF procedure, and it stays there. And there's no interest, so that's a good point. Second option is, just to create your own account. However, because of the paperwork, because of the access to those funds, that's not the best idea. But if you have the discipline to keep the money aside for an IVF and not pick at it whenever you need it, then that's a plan also. There are a few things you have to remember whenever you're beginning a payment plan. One, that your IVF procedure will be already set, the cost will be set, so if the price does go up in the future, you won't be affected. Two, that the payments that you make are based on your availability, your wallet, and your financial prowess. And 100% of your payment will go to the IVF procedure balance, and there's no interest. Okay? And also the time frame, you establish it based on what your needs are. You establish the time frame of the IVF. Now, we do recommend the sooner the better because of your medical situation, but then you just let us know when you want to begin. So whenever you're doing a payment plan, you do have to commit to an IVF procedure or to Live Fertility Center, and because Live is committing itself to your procedure. We're going to do medical plans and indications, and we're going to provide steps to follow prior to your arrival. So the commitment is mutual. You commit to Live, and Live commits to you. Okay, so just to recap on an IVF journey. So us live coordinators, journey coordinators, what we do is we work hand in hand with Dr. Edna and Dr. Andrea, or the medical team at the Fertility Center, so that your medical procedure can go as smooth as possible. Now, you do have to kind of like make sure that you want to have a procedure done. You have to be 100% convinced that an IVF is right for you. The Fertility Center, along with the experts at LIV, will help you and give you information on making that final decision. Once a decision is made and you have been authorized to be a LIV Fertility Center patient, then you can start talking to the financial department about payment plans. There are patients who are in this plan already. There are patients who have already committed a couple of months ago, a year ago, and they're making payments to their plans, yes. And as soon as their payment is paid off, or their procedure is paid off, now we begin the medical part. We will give you the information. We'll provide you with what you need to make a good decision and an educated decision so that you're not really flying blind. You will have a guide, a journey coordinator, who can answer your questions when needed. You have a medical team or access to the medical team so they can answer your medical questions as needed. And you have access to a financial department who can give you information on your payment plans. You don't have to pay the full amount in one exhibition. If you have that type of availability, well, that's perfect. If not, then we can work something out and you can make a payment plan that best fits your financial situation. But you do have to be sure that you are dedicated to an IVF procedure at LIV Fertility Center, because LIV Fertility Center will be committed to your IVF. So if we provide information, if we provide indications, please follow them as indicated. And if you have any questions, please get in contact with us so we can give you more information and make sure that the indications are understood.